On to you, Aquarius. You have the Hermit, the Magician, and the Ace of Pentacles. So a lot of Virgo influence. So the Hermit represents that a lot of you, Aquarius, are doing an amazing job. Things are working quite well for you. The Hermit just represents, though, to not, like I said, don't get complacent. Don't get lazy in the fact that things are working out so well, right? Life doesn't stop here. Still have a lot of work to do. And the Hermit can represent not, like I said, not being led astray, not thinking that, things that are going well for you will last forever in that direction. You're going to have some form of challenges. It's just how life is. I know a lot of people don't like to hear this stuff, but I'm telling you the reality. That's just how life is. New levels and new devils. So the Magician and the Ace of Pentacles represent you, Aquarius, have to start seeing things a lot clearly. You're doing a great job, and that things are working well. Like I said, you're making your dreams a reality and everything like that. But the Ace of Pentacles represents you still have to concentrate on, your money, right? You still have to concentrate on your own health. The Pentacle cards represent health, mental health, financial health, emotional health, but they also represent cash flow as well. There's a sense of you, Aquarius, like I said, still working for it, still working. And what the cards is saying is that, if you love your family so much, and I'm not knocking you, I'm not saying that you don't, because I know how some people are going to deliberately misinterpret this because they love these narratives. But what I'm saying here is that you don't have to work for cash. You don't. There are ways to be able to save your time by putting in some money so that you don't have to spend so much time trying to get cash. You understand? Trying to get money. So it's your job to legitimately find out what that is. I've made a couple of solutions, but the cards are nudging me in this way where it's saying, hey, wonderful things are happening, but you, Aquarius, may be a little bit short-sighted in the now, because next year, we don't know what's going to happen next year. I don't know what's going to happen next year, right? I haven't read that far. I will give y'all the yearly 2025 yearly overview. I will give y'all overviews, but as of right now, I haven't read that far. I ain't even gonna lie. So that's what the cards are saying. The Five of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, because you have a lot of valuable people in your life that you care about, and things, I ain't even gonna lie, it's an amazing time for you, Aquarius. For you, Aquarius, who are single, you're it. You get a chance to do what you want. You're living the single life. You value your life. You value where it's going. Same thing for you, Aquarius, who are in a relationship. Value where it's going. Value yourself. But at the same time, what it's saying here is that's all the more reason for you, Aquarius, to stop trading cash. Stop trading time for money, right? Cash, and let me see. The Queen of Pentacles, there's a lot of opportunity out here. If you, Aquarius, haven't gotten into anything, there's a lot of opportunity out here for you if you haven't gotten into anything. Okay. Then you have the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. Four of Pentacles and the Four of Swords speaks to how it's saying don't let your stubbornness for some of you get you into a situation where you have to make a decision between getting money and missing that like having to make a trade between getting money and the time that you want is what it's saying. You don't have, again, like it is I was saying, you don't have to make the exchange for the two. There are ways. You know what I mean? There are ways. Whatever investments that you're making, there are ways. That's essentially what an investment is. It's putting away a certain amount of cash now and putting this into this so that you don't have to work as hard as you would have if you didn't have this. And the more money the more cash flow that you put into it is the easier it gets, because now it's as you're working a job, right, and you're making these investments, or you're learning how to be more literate with your cash. Now it's like, okay, you still work your job. If that's what you love, by all means, still do that. But it's also the scenario where it's like, you got FU money. You know what I mean? If the person decides that they want to be disrespectful to you on your job, I've seen some pretty disrespectful stuff that you Aquarius have talked about in your videos. I'm not gonna say who, right? Because I got respect, but you can tell them F you. You know what I'm saying? You could, because I'm experiencing it myself. It's like you do not have to work so hard because the cash flow is increasing every month. It's monthly, so it's increasing every single month. So that means that it's more workload off of your back, off of your shoulders, off of your body, right? You can afford to, okay, you know what I'm saying? You can afford to still give 100% on your job, but when it's time for you to rest and relax, it makes it easier for you to rest and relax. You don't have to be so strenuous with your work. Maybe if you would have worked 7 days in 7 days a week, right? Now with the investments, you only have to work 5. You still giving 100% on that job, but you don't have to give 100% 7 days a week. You can give 100% 5 days a week. You just chill out the 2, And then you have the Strength and the Ten of Swords, which is your opposite zodiac sign in Leo, which is, and it is going to take a little bit of discipline. When I ain't even going to say how much, but when I tell people that, I've been making, you know what I'm saying, that I invest some of my cash, now it's like, oh, I'm not doing that. So how you expect to come up? You're not going to be able to save your way with inflation. Just even if you kept it there, the cash is losing its value. The stuff fluctuating in price. Sometimes it's low, sometimes low, sometimes it's high, sometimes, right? What are you gonna do since you don't want to do that? Talking about no, like as if you have a choice, as if that's intelligent to do. You know what I mean? Like, because in essence, you're gonna lose it anyway. You could save up the cash and then put it into something or whatnot, and it's still moving, it's still working for you. Or you can play ignorant, right? Like, I'm not saying you, I'm saying some of these people that have like been like, nah, I'm not doing that. Better off than them. I'm better off than them. Because it's like, you saved up, and look where it is that got you. You with all the saving, like, you know what I mean? Like, I be trying to tell you some real deal stuff, but it's like you think there's a different way to this. And it's like, there is, but you're not going to be as successful. Not because I'm saying that, but because it's only the illusions of different paths that a person can take. But this is not one of those stories for you, just like it's not one of those stories for me. So the thing is that the Ten of Swords and the I already read that, but the High Priestess, right? Oh, the Ten of Swords, you're not gonna like it at first. It's gonna be bothersome at first, but it will be to a benefit for you. And then the High Priestess represents how um, um, and like I said before, money is not the only thing. You know, the money is not the only thing. But what this reading is to show you, because this is what the High Priestess had to say. The money is not the only thing, right? It's not me sitting up here talking about it week after week, or reading after reading. That's not what I'm talking about. That's not what this thing is for. Cards is popping out this way to let you know that get that cash and make that investment so you can spend time with your family or by yourself, or however you choose to, is what I'm trying to say. You know, don't misconstrue what it is that I'm saying here. What I'm saying is that this is about time, literally, but I'm helping you save said time. So let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the High Priestess. Three of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Six of Wands, the Chariot, and then the Three of Pentacles. So again, Three of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's gonna suck at first, because it's like, you know, you Aquarius getting it together, getting your investments up, putting the cash flow in. It's gonna be a pain in the butt. You're not gonna like it. It's gonna leave a bitter taste in your mouth, because why you gotta do this? But the Six of Wands and the Chariot represents, because in the long run, 2 years, maybe even a little bit longer, you'll see how you will see how it comes in handy. You will see the Three of Pentacles. Like I said, you get so much time, so much more time to spend with your family. Like if I had this type of information that I would have been telling you here in these videos or right now, I would have did that. But then again, too, the technology wasn't out for me to do that. If the technology was out and everything is out, right? If I was a Gen Zer or younger, the generation that hasn't even been born yet, and I had this information, somebody taught me this information, I was doing research on this information, I just popped up with this information, I just knew what it was, I would have been doing this, because it really does help me save time, help get a chance to help my family out, all types of stuff, you know. It's not absorbent, it really isn't, but it's putting me in a position where, again, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, it's that 7-day versus 5-day thing. I don't have to work 7 days a week. I could work 5 days a week now. I'm still going to give this YouTube thing 100%, of course, without a shadow of a doubt. But I don't have to do this 7 days a week. I could do this 5 days a week. So, again, I don't control what cards pop out. I'm sure this is the last time that the cards will say this. The cards will probably more than likely say something else in the next Aquarius tarot reading. But this just kept popping up because obviously this is something that the cards had to give me a communication so that I communicated to y'all, basically. But that's it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. I'm trying to get the YouTube channel to 100K subs. Please smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Leaving comments help, all of that stuff. Share this with your friends, share this with your family members, share this with your pets. If you got any dogs, got cats, share this around. Would really appreciate it if you would. Get the word out, get them to come through, subscribe to me, come through, get a reading and everything like that. And listen, if you refer some people to me, and you know, if you talk to me and you let me know that you're going to refer some people to me, you bring them in, I'll give you a free tarot reading for every 3 that you bring in. But it has to be successful though, right? Like it has to be, they actually come through, get a reading from me. I'll give you a free tarot reading for every 3 that come by. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate it. Peace.